Hello everyone, this is Avi Harkishan from AH Charts. Let's take a look at QQQ for tomorrow. I just did SPY. Um, this here is what I have going on for SPY, and I posted it. It's quite complex at the moment with the market. What we could be facing, there's a bull case and a bear case scenario for SPY. I posted that video already, so if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you could take a look at that. Now let's jump into QQQ at the moment. Oh, just going back, I do think you'll got an upside for SPY tomorrow at least. That 555, 556, 57 area. And then we'll decide once we see what happens here at this level whether or not we're going to get a sell off to the bottom here to fill that fair value gap at 551.61. But now let's jump into QQQ. I was talking about the first thing that I noticed on this chart in the 15 minutes is the volume price analysis 15 minutes before the market close. And I like to look at that. I've been consistently looking at that and telling my members to pay attention to the 15 minutes when the candle, what kind of candle formation you have in the volume, because whether or not we're trading at a resistance or support level. And here we have a hammer candle with decent volume. And you'll notice we had the same thing here for SPY as well. So pretty consistent with the market. Now, what you have here is this pattern. You have this pattern, falling pattern like this going down. And now you're trying to find a trend, but it's not there yet. Right up here. So I'm just going to put that maybe in a kind of green color to show sort of an uptrend. You're having this trend here as well, going up this way. Now, what do I expect to happen tomorrow in the market? A couple of things. So there's a bear case scenario, there's a bull case scenario. However, I have upside going into the market for tomorrow, and the reason why, because the way this candle was closed. And I think you can get something like this going into the market tomorrow. You have a one, let me show you, let me use the Elliott wave path to show you. Here you have a 1, 2. I think you'll see like a 3, maybe 4, and a 5 somewhere around that 475 area. At least test that 473, 475 area. I think you'll get that test tomorrow going into the market. Now, difficult to tell whether or not will happen here, but I'm looking for a rejection around that 475 area. The first retest you'll have is that whales target of 472. So whales like to test, they like to get to their target. So I think you'll see whales at least touch that 472. And I have resistance of 475, 478. For you to get to 478, you have to get over 475, obviously. But then you have this downtrend over here that you're dealing with. And we've already came down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think you'll probably see a fifth wave. 1, I think 2, 3, 4. No, hold on, give me a second. Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4? That doesn't make sense, but it'll be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which doesn't make sense either. But based on this, I'll have to look back at this right now. This could have been a fourth wave. Yeah, this looks like a fourth wave. And yeah, that looks like a fourth wave up here. Looks like a fourth wave. And then you'll probably see maybe a 1, 2. No, that's not it. That's not correct. It's 1. This here, if that's a fourth wave up here, which I think it is, you should be getting a wave like a wave count like if the wave, okay, 1, 2 on top here, 3, 4, and a fifth wave at the bottom here. That would make a bit more sense to me if you're getting that kind of a count. Yeah, this count makes more sense. Um, unless you break out. So this here makes a lot of sense. Going into tomorrow, we're in this megaphone pattern. And if we break out of this, then you expect 480 to 482. At least you got to get over 478. And this is when you'll get, well, bull case scenarios that you break out of this and you test here, you come back down, you test this level over here, 475-ish to 472. And then you continue to move up. If not, and you're getting rejected off of this level, I would be cautious here because then you could see downside to retest at least that 470 to 468.46 for that 15 minutes fair value gap. So as somebody that's trading this tomorrow, if you get up here and you start seeing rejection, you would probably set your stop loss somewhere here, and your profit target would be somewhere around that 470 to 468 level. That's what it would be. Like once we get up here, I wouldn't go long because you get a fake break and drop right back down. I'll just watch the movement, what's going on. So that's what I have for QQQ tomorrow, expecting something along this line here. Hopefully that was helpful, guys. For if we continue to drop, we can't hold this level over here, this trend that you're seeing right here. Let me zoom in for you so you can see that. If we cannot hold this trend right here, which is 468.46, it's very highly possible to see a drop to come back and test that 464 to 460 level. That's what I have for QQQ. Hopefully that was helpful. All right. Have a wonderful day. Speak to you guys some other time. Later.